first tech tip or tech tool this week is a Google extension called Insert Learning. Insert Learning's basic premise is that I can take any website and turn it into a functioning worksheet that I can assign virtually through our Google Classroom platform. So I've already downloaded the Insert Learning extension. It appears here. Normally you would just go to your apps, go to the App Store, and then just type in what you want to find. In this case, it'd be Insert Learning. Once I click on this extension, this toolbar will open up. So I have Assign, Highlight, Insert Sticky Notes, Insert Questions, Insert Discussions. So maybe I just want to, highlight this man's name. So that would be highlighting the text. Super simple. But let's say I want to dig a little bit deeper. I can insert questions. We can put in any questions that we want here. Summarize the above text. You can change the point value, 5 points, something like that. Just click create, and then that's put in. Sticky notes are very cool because, let's say I have a YouTube link that I've already highlighted here. Maybe I want to insert a sticky note right here, and inserts it directly below the text. And if I have a YouTube link, I can just copy the link from their website, paste it directly in, and now I can add video to the website. Okay. Obviously, this isn't editing the actual Ukrainian government website, but it's creating a new version of this site that I can then use for my own purposes. Again, I could add a discussion directly below even this sticky note. My bad. We could put it right here. Based on the video, what are your thoughts on the Ukrainian war at this time? Very general, basic question. That's a 10:25 at night when you're trying to get this done type of question, but you get the drift. So now you've seen I've added highlights. I've added questions that I can, again, there's a bunch of different options for question stems here that lead to, better questions than this. I can use sticky notes to insert videos. I can also just use sticky notes to, leave little notes for the students within the text. So like this. This is a radio station or TV station where the president worked. Something like that. Okay, so this is a pretty cool tool. I like using it. Admittedly, I believe, I think you're allowed to have 2 free Insert Learning lessons, but I think you can delete them. So you can create one, use it, delete it, create another one. You're allowed to have 2 free ones at any given time. But that is tech tip number 1, is turning a website into a worksheet using Insert Learning. All right, this second tech tip is extremely easy as well. This is one that really just simplifies things. Like maybe I'm teaching current events. That could be through English class, social studies, whatever. But let's just say that I have this article that I want students to read. And I share it out through Google Classroom. Now, one of the things that can happen is you say, hey, I just want you to read this section down here called How Far Will Russia Go? Now, you say it. You could even put it in the instructions, but we all know there's going to be that one kid that reads the whole article. What you can do to help try to avoid that, at least, is this next tip. If I click on the section that I want, and just scroll until the end of the section, we'll include this map. Now that it's all highlighted in blue, I should be able to right click. I should be able to right click and click copy link to highlight. Sorry, it's in a different location than it normally is. Copy link to highlight. If I do that, then I should be able to open a new tab, Control V to paste that new link in. And you notice that it takes me directly to this highlighted purple section. How far will Russia go? So you can even see the end of this is TOO period. The original one is much shorter, 5672059. So this is the original website from the BBC. And this is my link. It highlights that information in purple because that's all I want the kids to read is that section. Again, I could do the same thing. Like maybe I just want to assign this section right here. Same thing. If I click copy link to highlight, open a new link, a new tab, and then paste in that link. Same thing. Why have Russian troops attacked is now highlighted. Okay. So that is a very simple thing. It saves you some time trying to explain by just pointing them directly to where you want them to go. Right, this last website is not even really a tech tip. It's just a cool website that you need to know about. It's called Radiooooo.com. It's got 5 O's at the end of the word. It's fun. What we're looking at here, though, as you can see, is a map of the world. You have all your decades down here, and you can click on individual countries. So let's just say I'm reading The Outsiders with my 7th graders. I could do the United States during the 1960s, and it'll give me music from that time period. I could do, Refugee, which is a book that we read in 7th grade as well. I could click on Syria, maybe, during the 2010s. Syria. As you can see, I'm not a geography teacher. There's music from there. Lots of cool things you can do with this. So you see, again, there's all these different decades, all these different locations. You can tie this into a lesson that you're teaching that's thematic based on a place, based on a time period. Pretty cool stuff. You can even just play the regular radio. Maybe you want to listen to Canadian music. Maybe you're a Justin Bieber or Celine Dion fan. Okay, so there's all kinds of cool stuff that you can do with this. This is just something that I learned at Pete and C that I thought was pretty cool that I wanted to bring back. RadioOOO.com. Pretty cool stuff.